The New South Wales Rural Fire Service engaged Soil Conservation Services to undertake the works at Medowie due to our experience in the fire trail building sector. The Medowie Fire Trail Complex was part of a 20 trail trial. This was designed to pave the way for the rest of the state. If completed well, this will be the benchmark.
The Rural Fire Service is involved through the collaboration of the Bushfire Management Committee, locally within Lower Hunter District, and we were engaged as part of the pilot program. The conditions through here, especially for this what we call the Medowie Complex, which is Daniel James Trail, the Powerline Trail and Potts Trail, were basically inaccessible, so we couldn't really get any of our vehicles in, whether they're heavy vehicles, light vehicles. So during fire situations it made it really difficult. The Soil Conservation Service have been around for a long time. They've got a lot of experience in building trails and roads in these sort of areas. We factored in their suitability and their capability to be able to provide the service that we required. We knew that they had the experience, and especially locally we have a really good relationship with SoilCons. We were able to engage them from the start and basically walk through the process and the journey that we've come to now.
The Medowie Fire Trail Complex is one of the largest fire trail complexes in the state. The trail conditions at Medowie were some of the worst I've ever seen in my experience. Throughout the trail we had clay bog holes, trees falling over, large eroded gullies, steep areas that were untraversable. Before works could be undertaken, we had to complete a review of environmental factors for native flora and fauna. This was because trails were to be widened, turning and passing bays were to be commissioned, and we had a lot of machinery, bulldozers, graders, rollers, truck and dogs. We brought in excess of 13,000 tonnes of material to this site, so it all had to be certified venom material to carry out the works here. One of the challenges faced at Medowie was the collaboration between multiple landowners, land managers, Rural Fire Service, Crown Lands, National Parks and Wildlife Service, Ausgrid. These all had to agree to a design scope to allow us to get approval to start these works.
I'm the site supervisor here at the Medowie Complex. My role is to oversee the contractors on site, give them some direction and outline a bit of a plan over the next sort of 2 or 3 days' time and making sure everything goes to schedule. One of the main challenges is because it's such a big site, about 8 kilometres of fire trail, it's difficult to be in multiple places at one time, given that there's several different contractors on site in different locations. Another challenge for us out here is the weather. Some areas of the fire trail are quite sort of low-lying and any sort of significant weather can severely impact our running of the site. Now that the project's nearing completion, we've had some great results and really excellent feedback from the client, and that's of course brought the trail up to Category 1 standards, which has allowed for all-weather access.
We've jumped through a number of hurdles and we've faced a number of challenges, but the job's come up really, really good. The conditions of the tracks now are trafficable 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and to do it safely, it's fantastic to be able to get them in here and put those fires out. And secondly, we have areas that we can also work with the land managers to manage these lands through hazard reduction burning and access for events like that.